Hello and welcome back to Drawing with me, Duncan Beedy. You may remember on my last video I gave you a sneak peek of my next book, Oof Makes an Ouch. And at the end of that video I did say I would try and upload some more drawing tutorials. So apologies, it's been a while, but I'm back now, I've got my pens, and I've thought of a new character we can learn to draw. So it's very sunny here at the moment. We're still in partial lockdown because of coronavirus, but we can go a bit further afield now, so some of you might have even ventured to the seaside, so I hope you enjoyed it if you did. Anyway, thinking of the seaside got me thinking of this book, The Last Chip, because as you might remember, there's a beach scene in this book, and a particularly nasty character, a meanie seagull, pirate seagull. So here's Percy arriving at the seaside. He goes down a helter-skelter, if you remember, and he's just about to eat this bit of fish, and then grrr, big mean pirate seagull arrives and ruins his lunch. So we're going to learn how to draw the mean pirate seagull. So pens at the ready. Here we go. Actually, I'll keep that open as reference just in case I forget how to draw. Has happened before. Crash bang wallop. There we go. Right, so need our pens. To start off with then, pirate seagull. The thing that really sets him out as a pirate is probably his hat. He has a very big pirate hat. Now this is like a rectangle in a way. You start to draw the bottom part of a rectangle, but then we have a downward curve, a bump at the top, and then another curve like that. So it's almost like the wobbly line of a wave. And now we won't do the detail just yet, we'll move on to his body. So he has a sort of rounded head with a long neck, comes down like that. But before we go too far, we're going to want to draw his beak. Now if you've seen seagulls, you'll know they've got big long pointy beaks, and they love snaffling your chips and any other food you might foolishly leave lying around. And he's going to be snarling, so we're going to not give him a smiley mouth, a sort of mouth shape like that, then draw the rest of the beak underneath, and we'll show his teeth. He's sort of giving us a grimace, like grrr, like that, like a mean pirate does. Next, I think we'll do his eye patch. We don't want to forget that. So being a pirate, yes, he's got his pirate hat. Now he needs his eye patch, so we'll do it on this side, I think. So that's just a sort of diagonal line, and draw a curved line underneath, and we'll colour that in black. And another eye on this side. Circle the dot in the middle. Now underneath his sort of hat and his eye patch, he's got a sort of unibrow, so we'll draw that in. I always make them stripy, as you know. So he's starting to look, he looks a bit psychotic actually. Okay, well that's good, that's good. I'll carry on down with his neck. Next, his back. So his back sort of is an arched line like that. And then some spiky tail feathers. And then a flat line for the bottom of his body. And then we'll carry on this line down. And that's roughly his sort of body outline shape. I think we'll give him one arm, or wing rather, down this side like so. So a curved line, 3 little spikes for the ends of his feathers, and then another curved line back up to show one arm resting down by his side. And I think his other arm, he's going to be angrily shaking his fist, why not? So we're going to have 2 curved lines. Then he's going to have a sort of clenched fist like that. Grr. So these spiky little feathery ends we did before are now going to be sort of bent downwards. So they'll come down like a clenched fist there, and some little motion lines to show he's shaking it. He's particularly angry. Now he wears a tatty old jacket, does Pirate. So we're going to do the armhole for the jacket sleeve. It's more like a waistcoat than a jacket, I suppose. It's all ragged and writ. Then we'll do the side of it coming down there, then at the back, and we can have some buttons down one side. And, of course, he's going to need some legs. Now, we know he has a seagull foot, which he stamps on the piece of fish with in the book, but his other leg is a peg leg. And pirates sort of fashioned them out of any old bit of wood they could find, I think. So it's going to look a bit like a sort of banister rail. So it's going to have some sort of ridges and detail on. And then a little stopper on the bottom like so. So one peg leg there, and then a regular seagull foot. And as you know, seagulls have webbed feet, don't they? Because they like to float about in the sea and paddle around. So there, he is nearly done, except for a little bit of detail. So, no pirate hat would be complete without skull and crossbones. I'm using a slightly thinner pen here for detail, so you might want to switch to a thinner pen or pencil if you want. Skull's very simple, just almost like a semicircle, 2 dots, a couple of lines for the teeth, and then one bone, diagonally drawn, like so, and another one behind it. That's your sort of classic Jolly Roger skull and crossbone design there. And now I think he needs a tattoo, doesn't he? Now, pirates, although they were mean and tough, they loved their mummies. So we're going to have mum on there with a sort of ribbon-shaped design. And then a heart behind it. So there's the top 2 bumps of the heart. And then a little pointy bit there. So there we go. He may be a rough and tough angry seagull, but he loves his mummy. And that is how you draw an angry pirate seagull from The Last Chip. So do enjoy drawing that. If you'd like to show me your drawings as well by getting an adult to post them on either Twitter or Instagram, the details are at the end of the video. It's at Duncan Draws for Twitter, at Duncan Draws 77 for Instagram, but don't worry if you don't want to do that. It's not important really. And also, I'm keen to get more of these drawing tutorials done, so do get in touch with requests. If there's other characters from my books you would like to learn how to draw, please do contact me via Instagram or Twitter or what have you, and I'll do my best to get more of these videos up. Anyway, so until then, still partially in lockdown, like I say, so we can go out and about, but do stay safe, do wash your hands. Don't go around licking door handles, not that you would in the first place because that's pretty gross. But look after yourself and be good. Okay, bye-bye.